Welcome to another grounded and heartfelt episode of the No Limits Life podcast. I'm your host, Nordine, here with my co-host, Ken. And today we are diving into family legacy, community impact, and the power of resilience. Legacy isn't what you leave behind. It's how you live every day that shape the world around you. Our guest today is someone who understands the value of hard work, community, and family. Chris Edwards is the driving force behind Tucson Appliance, a local family-owned business that's been serving the region for over 30 years. Together with his son, Corbin, Chris continues the Edwards family tradition of excellence, service, and giving back. From helping local families in need to supporting nonprofits like Interfaith Community Services and the Children's Advocacy Center, Tucson Appliance has become more than a business. It's a community cornerstone. Chris and Corbin's deep Tucson roots and genuine care for people are felt the moment you walk through their doors. Please welcome a hometown hero, business leader, and community advocate, Chris Edwards.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Hey,
I
Chris.
so look forward to this.
Good to see
Chris,
you.
Good morning.
We are very happy to have you here. That quote about legacy really speaks to the way you live and lead. What does it mean to you personally as a father, business owner, and Tucsonan?
Well, as a legacy, wanting to leave some type of legacy, I want people to know who I am, what I feel, the real Chris that cares about everybody and everything, and doesn't like to get into conflicts or arguments. Things happen, they go, it is what it is, it's over. Go, stop, just be good, be happy, and lift people up. And that's what I do, is lift them up.
I like what you said, leaving a legacy by demonstrating and showing who you are. It's by living, doing the things that are important now that you create your legacy. Absolutely.
Chris, first of all, I know you're real smart because I've dealt with you quite a bit. And
Smart,
obviously,
not intelligent, by the way.
well, I mean, you have to be.
There's a difference.
You have to have street smarts. You got to be smart to have a successful business like you have. But I guess I've always wondered, because you didn't take the traditional school route. You ended up just kind of following your own path, and you didn't. Nowadays or forever, it's like, you got to go 4 years to college, and then
You have to take a degree and do this, that, and the other thing.
You didn't go
I didn't
that route.
do that at all. No.
So tell us about that. How did you
Well, I'm not good at
succeed?
school. I mean, actually, I took Spanish 1 3 times in school, and all 3 Spanish teachers failed me. They all bought appliances from me, okay? I barely
failed me.
I barely made it out of high school, and I got a scholarship to Pima for 2 years, which I didn't want to go because I didn't like school. I'm not good at that. I'm a workaholic.
You didn't like, or you were too lazy to go to school?
I'm not good
Because
at
there's
it.
a fine line between
There's a
the
difference between good at something and not.
two. The reason I'm saying that is because I have one at home right now. Between the two, the laziness or I don't like it, it's not for me.
Right, but we're all human. We're all different, okay? And there's people that can have photographic memories and want to do something. I'll sit there and try and read a book, a regular book, and I'll start falling asleep. It's like, I can't do it. I'm not good at it.
Right.
But I'm good at communicating with them about what I want to do and knowing what life is like and enjoying it. And some people are not book smart.
You educated yourself the hard way.
Yeah, the hard knocks.
Exactly.
Well, because, when you're a workaholic, when you're shown what to do and you watch somebody else, you can learn because you want to. Maybe it was that I didn't want to learn school.
So
That
would you
could be part of
recommend
it,
that
too.
to a young person? I mean, if a young person comes up to you and says, hey, should I go to college or should I just try
I
to
would
do something on
recommend
my
them
own?
going to college if they have the smartness, the education. If they're intelligent, not smart. Smart and intelligent are 2 different things, in my opinion. And I have a lot of opinions, let me tell you, because I may not be right or wrong, but I'll tell you how I feel.
I think kids, wherever you are, go to school.
My son is going to the University of TAC.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a 15-year college. The University of Tucson Appliance, of course.
Where
Okay.
where is
I
he
was
in the
like,
program right now?
seriously?
How many years into it?
He's 5 years into it right now.
Oh.
So he had
I didn't realize he's there that long already.
His mother wanted him to go to college, and so did a lot of his other relatives. And the thing is he was like me. I mean, he went through high school. He went to 1 semester of the University of Arizona. I don't think he ever went to class. He said, Dad, wouldn't you rather me be with you and learn the business from
apple
you?
doesn't fall too far from the tree.
Really?
Chris, sports played a role in your early years. How did that help shape your mindset, your discipline, and what you do now?
Right. And because I'm very competitive when it comes to sports and when it comes to a lot of things. And competitive is healthy, in my opinion. And so I was a tennis player back in the day. And I enjoyed playing tennis. And the best part about it was I was different because I was a left-hander. And people don't play against left-handers as well. So I'm a lefty in my right mind also. That's why I also think differently. I'm creative in different ways. Righties think a different way, and all humans are different completely. We all feel differently. And when I had that competitiveness, I would go and try and get better and better and better. I wanted to be number one all the time. I never made it there, but I did try.
So competition, you said it's healthy. I would agree and disagree, depending on the mindset of the person. Competition can be grueling. I've been there. And competition can be nasty. But competition can be good, as you mentioned earlier. Tell us why it could be good.
Well, it could be good depending on your mindset, right? And because I wanted to be number one, but I took it that I'm not that good enough. But I am close, and so I still have a good time. And I know it is what it is, and I want to respect that person that's better than me. I will keep trying to beat him every time I can,
Bingo.
but I will accept loss.
You just said it. Competition becomes good when you respect your opponent. If they win, you should be there to support them and congratulate them. Honestly.
100%.
Deep down, you feel happy for them.
Yes, I do.
That is,
And I'm going to try harder next time to beat them.
Yes, exactly. How about instead of saying beating the opponent, is I'm going to get victory over my opponent? That sounds less threatening, less intimidating. That's when competition gets nasty, when we want to beat somebody. It doesn't sound...
So that where the intelligent and smart comes in, because you said the same word that I said that I meant. I meant that word.
Yes, on an emotional, the emotional side of yourself is victory.
Yes.
And society likes to color everything into, go and get it, go beat that opponent, go do this, go do that, and I say go be that.
Right. No, I understand exactly what you're saying.
Exactly.
And like I said, some people take it differently too. And that's part of me. And some things that I say, I know what I mean. It doesn't mean you know what I mean. If you know what I mean.
So, absolutely. What you're saying is words don't always match what we think. But the energy that you're reflecting right now, which is great and positive, is what we feel. Because first and foremost, us human beings are 80% expression and energy, 20% words. So you can say nothing and somebody can understand you. We can be with our significant other in the same room, love each other and say nothing for hours, and we understand.
And, yes.
And if the person doesn't comes back from work and had a long day, hi honey, how are you? No, you're not good. The dog feels you're not good. So tell me, be honest with each other, because at the end of the day, what you reflect, the energy you reflect, is the truth.
100%, and I agree with you. And what I do with my people, with people that I interact with every single day, they call me and ask me how I'm doing, and I'll give you my answer. And it's the same every time. Ask me how I'm doing.
How are you?
I'm wonderful as usual.
Wonderful.
And see, and that just goes on, and that's where it starts coming.
Let me ask
and
you
that's
this.
what lifts people up.
Let me ask you this. Work retention. Your people stay with you for a long time, right?
Yes, years and years and years.
There you have it. A leader uplifts.
Lifts them up to a better yes.
A leader doesn't crush them. And when you see leaders who crush people are no longer leaders. They're managers. They're micromanagers, not leaders.
There's a difference. I've got one employee that's been with me for 45 years.
45 years.
Who is it?
His name is Mark Mata.
Wow.
Hello, Mark.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Good for you, Mark.
You made it.
You're super competitive, which I know. Okay. And I think everybody knows now after hearing what you just had to say. But you've had to deal with cancer and a battle with cancer. So how does that drive, that flame inside, how did that help you with this battle?
Okay, well, I will tell you that I am very stubborn, so I wasn't smart enough to go to the doctor. for several years. And what happens is once you go, they find things wrong, no matter what. I mean, we're all human. We're infallible. And, no matter how much we work out or how much we exercise or do this or do that, something's going to be wrong. And it ends up that I played tennis for, 33 years out in the sun. And I was stubborn. I didn't put sunscreen on.
You're also an amazing golfer.
Yes.
I know that.
I started playing golf when I was 33, and that's after tennis, as a matter of fact. But the tennis is what got to the cancer part, because this cancer's been here for a while. Wow. And right now they have this right here. I could show you a picture later on, but if you could picture like half a golf ball in my head,
wow,
that's how deep they went.
I saw it. It's like a crater.
Okay,
it's huge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, it is what it is. I'm going to go through it. I'll have a scar, but get it taken care of, because it's nothing to joke around with.
So
Otherwise,
how long
I wouldn't
did you
have done
know
it.
about this before you actually saw the doctor?
I didn't know at all. I mean, once I got to my dermatologist and she found it, she tested it, they said that it was this, and then the next month I was in and they cut it out.
So before this, you didn't see a dermatologist on a regular basis?
Correct. Again, the stubbornness in some men.
How you doing now? How are you taking it?
I'm okay with it, and I've got more. Like next week, actually, they're going to do a part on my nose, and then after that, I'll probably go to my dermatologist again, and she might find more. And you know what? I just got to get it taken care of at a certain age. I'm not 60 yet, but I'm on my way there, and I just have to, start liking doctors, even though, back in the day, I didn't want to see them at all.
Doctors are trained to heal, trained to cure disease. Make sure that you go to see your doctor, but also make sure that you're taking care of yourself by eating the right things, getting enough sleep, exercising, taking care of yourself. Self-care, self-compassion, self-love go a long way. That way you don't have to show up at the doctor and the doctor is going to say you have something. Most likely you can prevent things.
Yes, a lot of it is very preventable,
Absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
And once a year you should go see your doctor.
Absolutely. Once a year, do a checkup. Your doctor is important. So are you,
That's true.
Be careful. Again, Chris, thank you. Thank you so much for coming, for showing us this authenticity as a person and as a being. And we'll have you again here.
I just if we had a couple of minutes, I just wanted to say how I can't believe I'm in the room of two muscle men here that went and did the Mr. Universe. And
Talking about
I will
that.
tell you that I did a Rocky commercial. And before 7-8 years ago, I wasn't this chunky, and I got my six-pack before I was 50. It was a bucket list thing,
nice.
so I did do it.
Wow.
And you've seen
So
it.
the six-pack,
Yep.
the six-pack is still there.
It's somewhere in there. Yeah,
It's there. Trust me. All you need, between your six-pack now and your six-pack, there's 90 days.
Yes, and actually, I just started doing hot yoga. So
I got to tell you, I'm impressed because that book, I'm such a slow reader, that took me a while to read. I read like 30 minutes a day, and it still took me a while. I'm just a slow reader. So we just want to thank our listeners for joining us today and our viewers. And if you liked what you saw here today, please subscribe, like, share, even leave a review. And we just want to make sure we thank you for being with us and joining us for No Limits Life.
Follow your heart. All you gotta do is follow. All you gotta